Alright, welcome back everybody to Comments and Control, where you guys get to decide what we are doing in every single one of these videos. So last time we got the request of MONKE. Now, actually, I am recording this video before the next video has actually been published. And that means that as for today, there is not another request. However, that does mean that by the time the next video is recorded, we will have 2 new requests at minimum that we will have to do and put on this board. But my goal for today is to finish MONKE. Now, I actually have a really big plan for this guy. The only thing that we have to do for this, other than continue expanding this sheep farm with a bunch of brown wool sheep. Oh, come on, Minecraft, please, bruh. I gotta turn my weather sounds down. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Besides from expanding the sheep farm, the only other thing that I have to do is we gotta get either some white concrete or white, like, terracotta. The reason I really want white terracotta is because the white concrete that I'm basing this build off of, or the build that I'm basing this off of, or I guess directly copying, white concrete does not really match it. White terracotta would be a lot better of an option for the block. The only problem with that is that we either have to get a bunch of clay gathered up or go find a mesa biome. I think our best bet's probably gonna be clay, considering how hard it was to find a jungle, and that entire time did not find a single, like, desert, which means there's not gonna be a mesa anywhere nearby. So, first things first, we should probably make up a handful of shovels, throw some of this wood stuff away. We could actually probably do with making another chest here, expand our little chest monster, and throwing a bunch of this stuff in here. But yeah, we should probably make a bunch of shovels and then get out and start mining up some clay, because we will desperately need a lot of this stuff in order to make a MONKE happen. Hopefully not too much, but I do know that terracotta is quite expensive, because you have to have a full clay block, and then you have to smelt it to make the terracotta. So it is an expensive process. So it will probably take a little while. But the only way to get it done is to go and start on it right away. So that's what I'm going to go over and do. Going to start up mining a bunch of clay, getting ourselves a bunch of clay blocks, and then I will hopefully see you guys back when I feel we have gathered up a sufficient amount. Alright, so I think that we now have enough clay balls. I mean, I got 6 and a bit stacks, and so that should be enough terracotta, hopefully, for this build. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to use all too much terracotta, which is going to be nice. The only problem is going to be smelting it all. It's going to take absolutely ages. So, I'm going to go ahead and craft up just a few more furnaces. Oh, crap, we have no cobblestone. Okay, let's go grab some cobblestone real quick. Now you're probably wondering why I am recording this Comments and Control video before I actually post the other one, because normally I wanna get the next comments in line, and I wanna get all of these out kind of in real time for you guys to see. So I want to record one, get it edited and posted as soon as possible. The reason I'm doing it this way for this one is because I'm actually going to be going on vacation for 4 days, and then as soon as I get back, I am going to be starting college while also working full-time still. So I'm not going to have a lot of free time, and so I want to help kind of negate the lack of time I'm going to have by getting this one recorded. That way, when I'm back from vacation, I can get it edited and then get it posted so that it won't have been as long before I'm able to get the next one recorded and stuff. So hopefully this will make it up to you guys for their the lack of videos that are going to be coming here soon. But yeah, that's just kind of my reasoning for doing it this way rather than my normal record an episode, post an episode, wait a day or two for comments, and then record the next one. But anyways, there's our furnaces. We're gonna go ahead and get a bunch of these stacks all cooking. We're gonna take a bunch of this charcoal, and we're gonna get all that cooking. Now we do need, I did get 2 bones. We're gonna need a lot more of that for the white terracotta. We also are, and the last one I mentioned that I'd probably need squids at some point, but that I wasn't gonna grab them yet. Yeah, no doubt. We need black wool for this. So luckily, we live very close to an ocean, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We just gotta go find a couple squids and kill them. Which they are very plentiful around here. So, because I don't need very much black, I'll probably dye a couple of sheep black and use black wool rather than black terracotta or anything. Because, to be honest, black terracotta looks very brown and not actually black. So, kill up a couple squids. We'll probably dye the sheep. We also need white. Obviously, normal white wool will work fine for that. And then that's really all that we need for this is the white terracotta, the white wool, the black wool, and then the brown wool, obviously. And for those of you that haven't quite pieced it together yet, what we're going to be doing, we are going to be making a monkey. We're going to be building a monkey. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a build. We could make it functional at some point going into the future, but starting out, it really is just going to be a monkey. I don't think we have wool stairs yet. Those haven't been put out yet. So it's going to be a little funky looking. As soon as we get wool stairs, though, it is going to be absolutely brilliant. Just you wait. Which, I mean, I think the drop happens within a month or two. So hopefully it should be sooner rather than later that we could actually get this thing totally finished. We're obviously going to finish it today. We're going to make it look very nice. And we're going to get this thing built. It just may look a little bit funky. Because there are a couple angles to it. And those obviously won't be fixed till we get the wool stairs so that we can actually even it out and stuff. But, you know, it'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead and grab a bit of more of the wheat. We're going to get some of these sheep bread. We're going to dye a couple of them black so that we can start getting black wool. Honestly, I might only dye one black. Just because that'll make sure we're not getting too much. Then again, I mean, what is too much wool? We'll go ahead and do 2 of them. Okay, everybody, breeding time. I need to make sure the browns breed. I need to make the blacks breed separately. This is a segregated pen. Colors cannot mix. No mixing of colors. It is illegal here. Sorry, but I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Anyways, we're starting up our wool collection. I guess we could get started on this thing. I don't know how much terracotta we got so far. I mean, that should be good enough. We definitely need some bones, so next nighttime, we are going to pick some of those up. As for now, I don't know if 6 is enough. I guess we'll see. We'll see if 6 is enough. I very heavily doubt that it will be, though. But we could get started on this thing now. I'm basing this design and kind of / stealing this design from somebody called Laura Timberly. It's from one of their blogs. I'll leave a link in the description below. But I am basically just ripping this model and building it out of blocks instead of in like the modeling software. But you know what? It's fine. The only question is, where do I want to build it? I want a flat space. I think we may build it out over here. Because monkey live in jungle. We could build a jungle over here, across this little bridge. And I think we're going to put it right where this tree is. Deforest this tree, and then we'll build it right here. just for our own monkey needs. Now, obviously, we're going to live out on that island, so I do kind of want the monkey facing out that way. So we could build it here, actually. I didn't need to demolish that tree. But, you know what? The tree was asking for it. It was in my view. It was blocking my view, and I didn't want it there. We are going to need a bit of dirt. Let me grab a little bit of dirt, fill that in, and then we could start on the monkey. Man, the rain really does never end in this version of the game, does it? Anyways, I filled in the hole, but it is turning nighttime, so we are going to go fight some skelly bones, and hopefully not die. I am very terrified of dying, to the mobs in this version of the game. So we will be doing our very best not to die, while also collecting up as many bones as we can tonight. It would be nice to get some gunpowder as well, but I also don't want to risk a repeat of last episode. So, we'll see what happens. Fucking zombies, bruh. You! I need you! Yes, you! Oh god, why is he moving like that, bruh? What are you doing? Why you move like that? Okay, it's getting a little bit dicey out here. Oh god, creeper! Fuck. Why is it? Why is my game doing this? I hit this guy like 20 times! Get out of here! Why does he have so much health? What? I hit him so many times. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh! What was that? Okay, nah, we're going to bed. Nah, fuck this shit. Fuck this. We're going to bed. That's ridiculous. Why did that guy have so much health? Does this not do 6 attack damage and that guy lasted that long? Is this a joke? Are you yanking my chain here, man? What is this game? God! Okay. I want to put it probably somewhere about right here. It does look like it's 3 blocks across for each of the legs. We probably are going to make them hollow because why not? And then it starts on the brown. So 3 across, I think it's 2 block, yeah, it's a 2 block gap. And then 3 across, 3, just like that. Okay, and then how many tall? 12? 12 up? I'm gonna go 11 just to be safe. Alright, well, there's the first leg almost done. Didn't even get the first leg done before we ran out of wool, man. That's kind of crazy. Let's see, can I water bucket crutch? Whoa! Yeah, I can. Man, that's a tall monkey. It's okay. It's okay. I think this is accurate. I think this is proportional. It is just tall, man. That is tall. Let me recount real quick. Yeah, it seems about right. Maybe even 12. I don't know. Anyways, we ran out of wool. So we desperately need to do a bit more sheep farming, a bit more wool grinding, and then we can continue this guy. Because this guy needs a lot of brown wool, let me tell you. Okay, so I farmed the sheep a little bit longer. Still don't have quite as much as I would like to, but I figure it's enough to continue a little bit longer on Monkey. At the same time, I also started up a bit of a wheat farm because I did run out of wheat and I don't want to take away from the decorational over there. And so that is up and running over on the side. I've been expanding it by breaking up a little bit of grass here and there. So we'll see how big that ends up getting. But as for now, let's head back over to Monkey. And we're gonna continue on this guy's second leg. Boom! And that is Monkey's second leg finished. Now, I have the trouble of figuring out his damn body. Because what I'm going off of is this very sideways facing image, which gives me a good idea of how everything is like sitting, but not a good idea of how I'm actually going to implement it. I think what we're probably going to do is his back legs first, and then we'll figure out the body later on. I totally missed that beg clutch, by the way. I'm going to get some water, because apparently I can do a water clutch, but not a beg clutch. Okay. I guess we'll work on the back legs next. I just gotta figure out how far away they are. I'm gonna assume probably about 8 blocks. 8 blocks. That sounds about right. Monkey may have a short body, but that's okay. 8 blocks. And then his back legs are actually 4 blocks wide. So I think I'm gonna make them like that so they stick out a little bit. Because I feel like that makes the most sense, to have them stick out a little bit and then still be 2 blocks apart. I feel like that feels very anatomically correct for a monkey. I almost could not pronounce the word. And then I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks tall versus the front being 11. So that'll be the slope of the body. That does feel a little bit off, but you know what? It's fine. We could shred it down if we really need to, but I think it'll be okay. Unfortunately, we're out of wool again. So I gotta go be a wool farmer once again. I feel like this is gonna take a little while to get up all the wool that we actually need. So we'll see how long that ends up taking. I may actually need to take the decorational wheat away so that we can expand the farms just a little bit. Just to get it up and running, and then the wheat farm will replace them later on. Now what a good amount of brown wool has been gathered up, 3 and a bit stacks. Hopefully this will be enough to at least finish the legs. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right about now, is finish up these back legs, and then we can work on figuring out how the hell we're gonna do this damn monkey's body. Because that is gonna be the difficult part. Boom! Alright. Legs are finished. We're very clearly gonna need a lot more brown wool, but you know what? This is fine. At least we have the legs in place. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this body. I think the best way will be go 1 block down, 2 block across. It's gonna have a slope of 1/2 going down from these legs, I think. From the front block of these legs. So we're gonna have stairs running up. Yeah. I feel like that's the best way to do it. It probably doesn't seem to be making a lot of sense right now, the way that I'm describing it, but you guys will have to just wait and see what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more farming of wool. I'm gonna build up the body, and then I will meet you guys back here once I go to do... Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do all the farming, I'm gonna do all the building, and then I will meet you guys back here once this thing is finished and I'm ready to show it off to you guys. Because I feel like there will be a lot of trial and error working out this body. Because, yeah. It seems like it's going to be a very difficult thing to try to figure out. And I don't want to have to drag you guys through that entire process. Because it will probably take a little while. So yeah, I'm going to take a real quick nap. I'm going to continue my farming expedition. As far as the wool and the sheep goes. And then I will meet you guys back here once MONKE is complete.
These calls announce the start of a raid. The attack is on.
Curiosity, promise to be blessed by the sense that I can't make you rest.
When you know that I'm cranky, got that sour mood, call it Oringo tanky. And the boots that I'm rolled isn't shaky. That's because the choking knows our flows never shaky.
I'm howling for the baboons and the capuchin truthers. I'm popping them balloons. Crocodiles and imbeciles may call us buffoons. Fit the furious, your chicken, we're freaking out monkey tunes.
Pulling together, coming together, sharing and caring about.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have the monkey finished, and I think the best viewing point is probably going to be from over here. We're going to go ahead and scaffold up a little bit so that we could face it head on. I am very excited for this thing. This thing has taken a little bit longer than I would have hoped for and expected, but I'm very excited for it. Voila! Monkey! Now we could go a little bit to the side so that you can view him from the side. Let me just throw up a little bit more scaffolding so that you could truly see him from the side. Jesus, I need to replace the scaffolding. Okay, there you go. You could see him from the side too. I think he's beautiful. I fell in love with this villager monkey kind of design the moment that I saw it. I thought it was hilarious. Now, would I replace some of the wool with some, like, maybe concrete, terracotta, whatever? Maybe. Probably, I would. Also, once we get, like, wool and terracotta stairs, that I'll definitely be replacing that. But we don't have it quite yet. So, this is Monkey. I don't know quite what we're gonna do, with him. I think it might be good for some, like, maybe villagers. Maybe we have either an iron farm or we have, like, a villager trading hall built around here. It might be cool to do a villager trading hall. Not positive, though. But I'm very happy with Monkey. I feel like I have made Monkey very well. The only thing that we actually, I think we need to do is chop down some of these jungle trees and plant some jungle trees over by Monkey. We could probably move our bamboo farm and cocoa bean farm over there as well. Not sure how much I've shown, but we did start a wheat farm, and there are a bunch of brown sheep over there. So that's pretty cool. It is getting to nighttime, so I think we're going to look for some saplings, maybe make up a... We do need a new axe, and I am out of iron, which is not ideal. We may have to go get a little bit of iron before we're able to finish this thing up. So I may go grab a bit of iron real quick, and then meet you guys back over here once I get the saplings gathered up in order to truly form Monkey into the area that I want it to be. Alright, there we go. Monkey has got all the plants, all the foundation laid. I planted all the saplings. I do want to probably cut down a couple more once they do grow up. Just so I could plant a few more. But we also got the bamboo that's going to grow up. I feel like Monkey is going to be beautiful. He's going to look majestic from all the way down there. We are going to have to chop down this tree, but it's got a beehive on it right now. So I want to wait till we get Silk Touch so I could grab that. And then I put the cocoa bean farm underneath the Monkey. I figure this could probably just be our jungle area. It doesn't have to have a farm attached to it, but it'll have, like, it will have, obviously, the jungle bean farm. But yeah, I am very happy with Monkey. I think Monkey came out very well. And, yeah, we accomplished a good amount. I mean, we got a bunch of jungle stuff. We expanded our sheep farm for anything we're gonna need for that. We got a cocoa bean farm up and established. We got a wheat farm established. I feel like this that MONKE has allowed us to accomplish a lot. And yeah, with that, I think we're actually going to leave it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment if there's something that you want to see done, if there's any ideas you have for anything I could build, anything I could do. And most like comments is obviously going to be the one that I end up finishing. Next time around, we are going to have 2 comments because I recorded this video before the next one actually came out. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys back for the next one. Peace out.